Hey guys, it's Corey Mulquin,
and Jess Marcino,
and we're going to review the evidence that we caught from the Easthampton Variety Store. The store was built at the turn of the century, which makes it over 100 years old. It started off as an old grocery store and then was made into a used car dealership. After that, it was then made into a variety store.
During Prohibition, the place was a speakeasy and they would play poker down in the basement.
Our intentions while investigating this place was to find out if A, it was haunted, and B, why would a spirit want to stay there? So we teamed up with Glenn Bissett from Paranormal and headed out to investigate it.
In the front of the store, we decided to do an EVP session where we caught this moan.
I don't know, what do you usually argue about?
Hope you guys want to set one of them.
After our EVP session, we decided to use a Frank box, and then we caught this weird voice.
We already know you can say my name.
Now again, we're not sure if the Frank box yields promising evidence, but we decided to share with you anyways.
We already know you can say my name.
Did it say someone here?
During the Frank box session, we caught this EVP in the background. It's kind of hard to hear, but take a listen.
Were you just answering the question I was saying in my mind?
Now, throughout the Frank box session, we were asking if the spirits could say any of our names, and then it said this.
I suppose it would depend how close you were to radio stations too.
And then 5 minutes after that, we caught this. The fact that it was responding to our questions lends credence to the fact that this may have been an intelligent haunting.
We asked the Frank box a question, and it gave us another direct answer.
Are you an adult?
No.
Are you an adult?
No.
Since we kept getting direct answers to our questions during the Frank box session, we decided to keep going. We were trying to find out what the name of the spirit was, and we think it answered us in this next piece of evidence.
Do you remember what your name is?
John.
Oh, John. I thought you said you were Michelle's mother.
After the front of the store started to slow down, we decided to take the Frank box session into the basement. This is where we caught one of the best pieces of evidence that night.
Did you guys used to drink down here?
I was just gonna ask that.
No. Bet you drank everywhere around here. No? Wow, it's like 3 times that.
After getting no 3 times, we heard a voice on the Frank box mocking Glenn when he said 3.
Did you guys used to drink down here?
I was just gonna ask that.
No. Bet you drank everywhere around here. No? Wow, it's like 3 times that.
About 15 minutes after that good piece of evidence, we caught another disembodied voice in the background during a Frank box session. This one sounds like a woman.
I keep hearing that Steve. I keep hearing that Steve.
The next piece of evidence was in the basement and was caught on camera.
So is that you with us? Yeah? Can you make the lights go off? Thank you.
Since we're having such good luck with the K2 meters, we decided to push forward and keep asking questions.
Did you get into any fights down here?
Oh, you did, huh?
Since we were getting so many direct answers, we realized that we might be getting to the truth of why the spirits may be residing in the establishment. So we kept asking more questions.
You want to play some poker?
You do?
This is odd because they used to play poker in the basement, and you can hear yes from the Frank box when the K2 lights up.
Since the spirit said his name was John before, we decided to ask if it was John again, just for clarification, and he seemed to answer.
Is your name John?
Yeah?
This next piece of evidence shows us having a real-life conversation with a spirit through the Frank box.
So let me get this straight. You did not drink down here.
Sounds good, right?
Did anyone drink down here?
Yes. Can you give us the name?
Jim?
It sounded like Jim.
It was Jim, huh?
Because of all the evidence we were receiving, Glenn was confused as to which spirit we were talking to. Then the spirit quickly clarified.
Oh, wasn't it Jim? Didn't you say Jim before?
No, he said Jim drinks down here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
so,
God.
So Jim drinks down here. Gotcha. Okay.
In this next piece of evidence, we have yet another conversation with the spirit through the K2 meters.
You got dragged up the stairs. Is that true? Yeah? Okay, thank you.
Was it because of anything that was illegal?
Were you fighting over a girl? Yeah? That's what I figured. That's what they usually stem around.
We were sensing that the spirits wanted us to leave the basement, so we asked if it wanted us to do so.
If you want us to leave the basement, light this up to red on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Without receiving any more evidence and it being 3 in the morning, we decided to call it a night.
With the abundance of evidence we received, we can easily say that this place does have paranormal activity.
Someday in the future, we will probably return to the Easthampton Variety Store, but until then, we have other places to investigate. So tune in next time for WIMPs. This is Corey Milkwin,
And Jess Marcino,
signing out.